So we did receive quite a few questions around 2x, and some of those, one of them at least, is around team, if it should be local or if it can be virtual. And so to answer just a bit around that, we know that transformation really begins with local action. And really, u.lab 2x is a process that was originally conceived to be place-based and to have really community action. We know that these current times are not really helping that to happen. And so the landscape of social action is changing as well, with a lot of innovation happening also online. And so if you believe that that can happen and that you can advance actually a project or an initiative through a virtual setting or initiative, then please do apply and maybe explain how you're intending to do so. So maybe that would be for this first part. I don't know if you want to add anything there. That's good. Okay, so maybe the next point now is also questions that we have received quite a bit around teams and how do you find, team member and community to apply. And so besides the platforms that we have put into place, like the discussion board, where maybe you can find peers there. Another way for team members to really connect is to be having energy around the same matter, obviously. That's one really important aspect. If you have the same energy around the same matter and that you do need each other to bring this initiative forward. The second way is the team members should be in a position to probably influence some elements of their surroundings and their system that they want to transform. That can be, grassroots activism or institutions or community leader, business, wherever your context is. And then we do ask for having extended team members, which those are actually stakeholders whose involvement are quite key to the success of the project, but you don't have to have that just right now, so don't worry about it. At this stage of the process, what you need to have is a core team of 2 to 4 people, and 4 is not a maximum. You can have more, but just keep in mind that if you have more people, then it gets maybe a little bit more complicated as well to coordinate. And then you'll have the next 2 months to maybe start thinking around who are those stakeholders around your initiatives, and we will spend some time during the process as well doing that anyways. Another question has been also that what if there is only one person that has some experience with u.lab or Theory U? What do we do? So maybe I just send that over to you guys if you want to have it a go, maybe Otto.
Yeah, so I think that would be workable if the other members of the core team are okay with or open to a different kind of social process. Because at the end of the day, the U process is something very simple, right? So where you connect with your collaborators in a different way, in a deeper way, that is opening the mind, opening the heart, and kind of more working, moving towards co-creativity. And that's really kind of the openness to that, to engage with oneself and with each other in a different way, to open up to deeper ways of listening, to a different way of conversing with each other. That's what you want. They don't have to read anything. They don't have to know all the terms. All of that doesn't matter. And if I remember kind of often when I go in institutions, there's most people, if not everyone, has no context of Theory U. Can you bring such a context into such a team, an organization, and initiative? Absolutely, right? So that's so it's not, if you're the only one with that background, that's not that may be quite workable as long as you can bring your other 2, 3 collaborators along, as long as they are open to engaging with each other in a way that really allows you together to lean into the emerging future, that the field of future possibility.